Welcome to Wide Angle Whitetail Spring Edition. Right now most folks are out in the woods turkey hunting or mushroom hunting, but I'm getting ready for deer season. I'm working my mineral sites this afternoon, and it's a very important part of your deer management. Minerals are extremely important for your deer. They may or may not be able to get them, in the natural environment. So by us providing the minerals, it will be a benefit to the deer. People say it doesn't help in antler growth. It just depends on who you listen to on that. But I will tell you that I believe whether or not it actually helps build antlers, my belief is that it puts those minerals in their body at 100% level. So if they have all these different minerals in their body at that 100% level, and they are at optimal possible use of that mineral in their body, which means when they're building their antlers, there are no deficiencies. And the deficiencies is when you start to get problems with antler growth, then you don't get, what their potential is. So I guess the reason I use minerals as far as bucks is concerned is to give them the opportunity to grow to 100% of their potential. Is it going to do that for them? It may or it may not, but it's going to give them that opportunity. If they have all those minerals that they need in their bodies for producing bone, then only a few other things can affect that. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I use it. I also use it to help the does out. They're carrying their fawns right now, and then once they've dropped their fawns, they're gonna start lactating, and they're gonna need those minerals in their body as well. So as you can see behind me, it's a giant mineral lick. It's about 4 years old, and I started it with Monster Raxx 4 years ago. I've had great results with Monster Raxx. The deer love it, they use it, and the nice thing about Monster Raxx, my number one reason why I like it, is it's a low salt content. Okay, so you can put a salt lick out, and you're probably going to draw deer in, for miles. I've done it before I started using Monster Raxx. I had salt licks. Now what I find with salt licks is the deer are there for salt. It's like candy. The thing is, the salt doesn't do anything for their body, really. I mean, they need the salt, but only in smaller amounts than what a salt lick's going to provide them. It's just like us going to the store and buying a candy bar. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're coming in, they're shopping, they found a nice spot, salt, they're going to hammer it. Problem is, their body doesn't need it. It doesn't really help them, and they get off of it usually in August, maybe early September anyway. So this is why I've chosen to go with Monster Raxx. They tend to use it a little bit longer. It has an attractant built into it, so it's not just the minerals, because a lot of the minerals that's actually in it are not necessarily minerals that they are attracted to. They don't go seek them out. They're trace minerals, things like that. But the attractant in the Monster Raxx will keep bringing them back, and they'll go ahead and eat that added minerals, even though they're not necessarily seeking it out. So, that's one of the other benefits to it, is it's not just minerals. It's also an attractant to get those minerals ingested into the system. So I'm going to go ahead here and show you how I manage these. The nice thing about Monster Raxx is because it's a low salt mineral, you don't need as much of it. You can go buy a 50-pound bag of stock salt and put it out here, and then, like I said, the deer will probably hammer it. It's not really helping them. Here, a 5-pound bag every month or two in the same spot will keep these deer coming back all spring and all summer long and into the fall. So you can choose whatever mineral you want, but I would suggest taking a look at Monster Raxx, and I would also suggest doing your own research as to what you think is better for the deer. And they've done the research, and they've got the minerals in there that the deer need to help their bodies, does in lactation, and also bucks in growing antlers and having a healthy body. So check them out, and if you've got any questions on it, feel free to check with me on my Facebook page, or you can always email them off of their website. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I get this prepared and ready to go. Obviously you can see it's already active, So I don't really have to do much other than just adding it here. All right, so really once you've got an established site, it's about as simple as can be. I'm just gonna tear open a slot on this bag and then just shake it out, covering the whole area. I'm gonna put 2 bags on this one because of the size of this particular lick. All right, so now this one's really ready to go. It'll get rained on, it'll absorb into the dirt. You know, that's one of the things that, you know, people will talk about is, you know, should they just eat the mineral whole, or how do you put it in? Well, actually, I think that what you get your best results when it actually leaches into the dirt, because the deer will eat the dirt. So once it leaches into the dirt, you know, you can obviously tell by all the action that's on here. It's probably been a month and a half since I put my last bag on, and you know, they're still hammered even though there was no sign of the minerals actually on the surface. So they're just coming in, eating the dirt, and you know, that's why you get this big hole. So like I said before, give it a try. So keep checking back with Wide Angle Whitetail for more information and some good content. Thanks.